Hi there, I recently bought this VEVOR LFS0206 Helping-Hands. That is because I want to do more soldering and circuit board repairs. Join me in this video as I unbox the product, assemble it and do a simple demonstration. Let me unbox this. There's a user manual. The model I bought is the LFS0206. That's the model I bought. There's a vise. There is an adjustable arm. There's a packet of 5 alligator clips and adhesive rubber feet and rubber caps. I think this is the grip for hot air gun. There is a DC powered LED lamp. It has a controller and a USB-A plug for power. There are 4 flexible arms with magnetic foot. There is a separate magnetic foot. There are 4 printed circuit board posts that have sharp conical heads on them. This will be the main mounting board. I've laid out the components so we can see clearly what they are and how many there are. So this is a steel base plate that all the magnetic feet adheres to. Label says Helping-Hands soldering model LFS0206, voltage DC 5 volts, power 8 watts. There are 4 flexible arms. So I only need 4 of these alligator clips, and the 5th alligator clip is a spare. So I will start with assembling the first arm. These rubber end caps fit into the top and bottom jaw. That's to protect whatever the alligator clip is clamping onto. Say if I'm using a hot air gun, I don't want the heat transferred to the jaw and then melting whatever it is that I'm clamping to. There's a screw thread socket and a male screw thread end, so this would just screw into the end. And then the lock nut can be tightened against it. First one assembled. That's all 4 arms assembled with the alligator clips. I will move these flexible arms so that I can apply 4 of these rubber feet to the base plate. Clean the 4 corners of the base plate. Now for the adjustable arm which holds the clamp to hold a hot air gun. I think either end can be attached to the foot. Use the lock nut to secure. Now for the clamp, there's a small diameter screw thread hole and there's a large diameter screw thread hole. I will screw to this smaller hole. To lock the top and bottom ball joints, I'll have to apply the clamp here. And that locks the flexible arm into position. I think what that does is that it actually pushes a rod down to the ball joint at both ends to lock them into position. That's an interesting way to clamp it instead of a separate screw here. Fixing the 2 arms makes it easier for me to attach the clamp And now I tighten the lock nut. That's it, that's tightened. I'll just put it here. Next, the LED light. I can put it there. Next, the vise. Let me just put it there. Lastly, the 4 magnetic posts. And that has completed the assembly. I've connected the power cable from the lamp to a USB power adapter, and so the power button on this control is lit up blue. Press on it and the lamp lights up. There are 3 buttons on top. There's a plus, there's a minus, and there is a switch. The switch on the light controller allows me to switch to one of 3 different color temperatures. At the moment it looks to me like there is a yellow light. Press the switch. That looks like it's white light. Press the switch. That looks like it's warm light. I can adjust the brightness up or down. Press the down button. Press the up button. I'll press the color temperature change again. Yellow, white, warm. Yellow, white, warm. Turn it off. I think that's very convenient, that light. I have a very small printed circuit board here. I'll support this circuit board with the post. It is still a little bit wobbly, so I'll use the arm and I'll use this clamp to provide additional holding support. That is much more stable and will allow me to work on the components much easier. That's good. And if I have a hot air gun, I'll clamp the hot air gun here so that it can point down at the work area. I must say I'm very pleased to have bought this VEVOR LFS0206 Helping-Hands, and that it had these additional accessory options included in the kit. I wish I had bought a proper Helping-Hands kit long ago, but anyway, I'm glad I've got it now. Well, I do hope you found this video useful and interesting. Do hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more and help the channel grow. Thank you so much.